Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, guys. You are welcome to our African Visionaries platform YouTube channel. You are getting as African Visionaries. Twitter X, you're getting as African Visionaries. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, African Visionaries, where we are going to learn and teach each other what is going on in our mother continent. Today we are in South Africa. Tomorrow we'll be in Eastern DR Congo. Today we are going to South Africa. As we speak now, there is something unbelievable, which unexpected, everyone cannot even think about. Please, guys, remember to subscribe, like our video, so that when you're already a subscriber with us, thank you to those ones who finish to subscribe. I really appreciate, and keep being with us and give us comments so that we can at least give ideas each other. Today we are on South Africa. Two guys was arguing. One was a former Home Affairs Refugee Home Affairs minister, who was coming out with ideas which are always circulating on social media, that His Excellency was mostly ridiculous statement. Mashaba fires back at Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma over illegal migration comment. Action South Africa leaders Helman Mashaba has launched a fierce attack on former Home Affairs Minister Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma after she claimed that deporting undocumented foreigners nationals would not automatically create jobs of South Africans. This is the reality. If we are going to be clear and honestly on the things which are happening in South African country, the deportations of undocumented foreigners, foreign nationals, are not going to automatically create the jobs of South Africans, because these people, first, they are lazy, they like to enjoy, they like to play, playing up and down, what and what, These guys, they really don't want to learn the skills so that they can create something which can help them in future and their families. But all in all, the problems created by the ones who came and divide and conquer in African continent, and remember, they are all over, those guys in South Africa. Even they are the ones who are ruling, who are controlling the economy. So there's no way these people, they can at least create their own skills, because is where they grow up. They grow up in free things, free houses. They don't know how to pay rent. They don't know how to pay school fees. They are not like us, whom we go to school while our parents paid money. But these ones, they were learning free education, free health care, free transportation, because the system is the one which made them to be lazy, even though the system build their what can I say, build their emotion or their thinking, their capacity of thinking that they have to do something, or they have to work under of the companies where there is these funds or these things which what they call like something like that, when the covers, the funeral covers, the what, I don't know what can I explain, but these people automatically they have no skills of creating jobs for themselves, differently with these other people who are coming from outsiders. So all in all, this Dramin, the former Home Affairs, Dr. Dlamini Nkosazana Zuma, was saying that automatically deportation of the foreigners nationals will never automatically create the job of South African citizens. This will be the wasting of money. Which the money can at least create something for the citizens of South Africa and try to do something else. Then the hatred debate exploded after Dlamini Zuma said many people were unfairly blaming Africans migrants for South Africa's unemployment crisis, inciting the country's real problems was a lack of skills and show economic growth. That is the reality. They are blaming immigrants, the foreign nationals, that they are the ones who are creating the crisis of unemployment. But unfortunately, the problems is the lack of skills, which is slowly economic growth for South African citizens. Then speaking about the issue of Dlamini Zuma, argued that even if undocumented migrants left South Africa, unemployment would still remain high because many jobs required specialist skills that many unemployed citizens currently do not have. They have no skills at all, these people of South Africa. Then what will happen next? She said that South African urgently need a skills revolution, pointing to countries like India where youth people are trained and practically industries such as a solar installation, drones repairs, cell phone repairs, electronic motorbike maintenance. Yes, some people in the continent, they have to go and get skills and train how to repair some other things, some, as she said, the solar installment and drone repairs and cell phone repairs and electric motorbike maintenance. Yes, it's true, but even though we don't need, as Africans, me, I'm talking as general, not talking about only South African youth or people. I'm talking as general in African continent. We don't need to go anywhere for right now to go and train how to repair or what. Here we have engineers who have finished their degrees. They have PhDs in something like that in technology, what and what. So those people, we can use them. We don't need to travel abroad to go and learn the skills in India or somewhere else. Either we can send some few people there to go and get some extra knowledge while they are producing something here in the continent. These cell phone repairs, we have so many people who are repairing the phones who never went to India or China. They are repairing, they are learning them here in the continent. So why should we send people to go and train? That is another money which the countries are going to lose. And another thing is this deportations, this mass deportations of deporting people to force someone to go back, I think it cannot work for myself. So guys, especially government, you have to know that the first resource of the country is the people. Once you see the country, your country, mass people are coming to your country and try to create something which is differently, or they are trying to do something so that the government itself can provide from there. So you have to look forward and do something which also can provide the government. Look, in Europe, they come in Africa and create the conflict and people run away their countries to Europe or America. Once you arrive, the migrant arrive there, is automatically given document which he can work so that government also can benefit from him. What is wrong with you, South African government? What is going on? Why don't you create something so that those immigrants, they can at least help the economy of South African country? No, you have to open your eyes, guys. You have to open your eyes, guys. But also, it looks like, and it's true, there is something behind, because the people who prepared the fight between tribes in East African region, especially in Rwanda, Congo and Burundi, Uganda, Tanzania, are the one who are sponsoring those people who are hating other black people in South Africa. What is going on, you guys? No, here, African continent, we have to do something, because in all, United States of America, they have 55 or 54 states, if I'm not mistaken. And even if you check the square meters of United States, is a little bit smaller than African continent. I think it's 20 kilometers, 20 million kilometers squares. Africa, we have around 35 or 30 million kilometer squares, which means Africa also, if we decide to unite our continent, there is nothing you can come and call South Africa or Malawi or Congo or somewhere else. All will be a state of Africa. And then we use one ID, we use one passport, we use something like that. Everyone can come from Namibia, go and trade in Nigeria, go and trade in Senegal, go and trade in Burkina Faso using his own ID. Identification card is what they are using in Europe. You will never find borders in France while you are entering in Italy, or while you are entering in Spain, or while you are going to Portugal. There's no borders there. There's no immigration officers. There is nothing there. So what is wrong with African countries? What is the borders? These things have been imposed on us in 1884-85. 2 years they were sitting down and thinking how they are going to rule our continent. And now still we are under control of them. No, we have to change this mentality. We have to change these things. This is 2026. We have to automatically change these things which they have brought to us. Then guys, we have to be very serious and vigilant on this, because is the future of our generation, our kids, our grandson whom are going to come thereafter. Guys, we are calling out from the one who were born in 1980s, 90s, 2000, 2010 and 2020. Guys, we have to wake up and fight this system which is keeping our African peoples poor. Thank you so much. We was on these things of South African arguing about undocumented people. Then, but Herman Mashaba strongly rejected the comment. In a fair statement posted on X Twitter, Mashaba accused ANC leaders of helping create South Africa as unemployment crisis over the past 3 decades. No, it's not ANC. This is not ANC. It's the system. I cannot agree with you, Mr. Mashaba. I cannot agree with you. This one is the system, and the system created by white people, European people, Israel, America, and those white people who are living in South Africa, the one you welcomed and give the documentation and live with you, are the one even who are sponsoring those people to hate other African nationalists. You black people of South Africa being busy hating each other, hating Zimbabweans while you are speaking same language, while they are creating the agenda of coming to conquer and take over your countries. And otherwise, if they fail on that way, they will just create another country in your country of South Africa, as the way they are trying to do in Congo DRC, in Eastern. They are trying to create another country which called Republic of Kivu, but still they are still in that agenda of dividing people and conquer African continent. Okay guys, we are going faster here. Mashaba said illegal migrant is unacceptable our unemployment rate. You do not have to be a rocket scientist to understand that sending illegal migrant back to their countries will open opportunity for South Africa. Is not going to open the opportunities of South Africa. He also said he also want that international criminals syndicates allegedly view South Africa as a safe haven because of weak immigration. No, there is no weak immigrations in African continent. Just is the system. This statement you, Mr. Mashaba, was using, you have to correct it. The debate comes tensions over undocumented migration continues lies across South Africa, especially KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng. Recent anti-illegal migrant protests have intensified, with pressure group demanding strong border control, mass deportation, total labor inspection, priority employment for South Africans. Here guys, they are saying that the South African government, they have to be strongly border control. Which border control? Why are you guys being so stupid? Why are you guys being so ignorant? Border control of what? Controlling of your territory. Small country of South Africa doesn't have even 20, what can I say? How many thousand of kilometers squares do you have in your country of South Africa, guys? Border controls of what? No, don't be brainwashed, guys. These borders, they never created them to benefit you guys. Never. Mass deportation to deport the people. You are going to use the money which you can use at least to create the company which can employ South African people. You want to use them to deport the people to where they came from. When the JNU they enters in the government, have been deported people from South Africa to their homes, and over 50 million rands was used to deport those people. This 50 million rand, if create a company of farming, how many people there was going to be employed there? So guys, we have to open eyes and be vigilant, and we have to use our also vision so that we can do something in our African continent. Means where government leaders have called for calm amid fears that tension could escalate further ahead of planned nationwide protest on 30 June. If they can protest, it's up to them. But anyway, I cannot say Zimbabwean, Mozambican, or Malawian or Somalians, they are foreigners in South Africa because of these borders which was being imposed on our African land. They're really foreigners. They know how they look like. They have to start on those ones. Yeah, those Israelis who are owning the ShopRites, those people who are owning these big businesses, because they are also not South Africans. Even though they were born there or they have IDs, there was not African people. They was coming from somewhere elsewhere. We know there are Israelis, there are Europeans there, there are Americans there who are having IDs claiming that they are South Africans. Why not? So on this, African people, we are watching. Don't think that we are just sleeping. So be careful to what you are doing, guys. You have to make sure that what you are doing is really correct and is going to help you guys, because it can cause shutdown of the borders. Mozambique borders can be shut down. Zimbabwean borders can be shut down. Botswana borders can be shut down. Namibia borders can be shut down, and see where you are going to trade. And we will see your economy, how it's going to be growing while your borders are shut down. The way you are saying that you have to be strongly border controls. Think twice on this. Thank you. And South Africa currently faces on one of the highest unemployment rates in the worldwide. Youth unemployment remain one of the country's biggest economic and political challenges. On political challenges, we have to stop this politics. African countries, we have to stop this politics. Everyone have to be revolution. Everyone have to be a truthful. Everyone have to be a challenger of the liars. Politics, we have to stop it. Do you agree with Helman Mashaba that deporting illegal migrants will open jobs for South Africans? Or do you agree with Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma that really problems is skills, economy and growth? Here, on myself, I will support Nkosazana Zuma because she have vision. And this Mashaba, I think, is corrupted. He's corrupted, have been sent with those people. So we have to challenge ourselves and see who is talking the truth. Okay, thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. You are with us in this content. Please give your comment, give your thoughts, what you are thinking about these two guys here. Tell us what you are thinking about these two former Home Affairs and these guys here. Thank you so much. Welcome again. Subscribe and like, comment also, so that we can teach each other. Thank you.